The study of quantum energy has opened the door to many facts about whom we are and who God is. We know that quantum energy is composed of particles of light and light waves invisible to the naked eye, but we are still just as real, just like electricity, X-rays, MRIs, and sound. Albert Einstein showed us that everything is composed of that energy. Previously, I have theorized that the properties of quantum light are the same as the description of God's power shown to us throughout the Bible. God is described as the light of the world. How does this fit into our discussion about relationships? First of all, humans were never built to be solitary individuals. We all need other people around us to make sense of how to live our lives on this earth. Most, but not all, gravitate to a relationship with another person and consummate it with a marriage ceremony. Sociologists say that we engage other people in our lives to be mirrors to us, so we can learn the lessons we need. As well, we like to live in a comfort zone, so we try to stay in families and in a culture we call our own. How does all of this begin? When we are born, God gives us a piece of His Spirit, which becomes our soul or spirit, and it stays with us from our birth to our death. However, we must remember that God wants us to learn life lessons, and He will not interfere with that process unless we ask for Him to connect His Spirit to ours to give us guidance in how to tackle the day-to-day challenges we face. What we fail to realize is God didn't just give us a piece of His Spirit, He gave every other person on earth a piece as well. Regardless of our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about others, we are all connected to each other through that piece of spirit that God gave to everyone. In reality, we are all brothers and sisters. The thing that confuses us is the DNA that we carry in our bodies. No one else in the entire world has the same DNA code, and therefore we must all be unique. Well, that is true if you just look at the physical body, which looks totally different from every other person. However, when we go back to the study of quantum energy, we realize we don't just have one body. In fact, we have 4 bodies. Besides the physical body, we have an emotional body that contains every emotion we have ever had. We have a mental body that contains our beliefs that we receive from our families and culture and change with new experiences that change the way we think. Finally, we told you previously that we have a soul or spirit body that is our direct connection to God and is activated when we ask Him to become a guide in our lives. The challenge we have in a world that seems to be putting people of all races and cultures together is God's challenge for us to recognize our spiritual connection to every person we meet.